This episode starts at Humbug and goes up to Florence. We just made it into Port Orford and we're walking up to see if we can find a place to eat, but we're looking back of where we just came from and it's so pretty. We've got a hotel here for tonight and we got a package coming in, and then we're going to mail some of our winter stuff home, or to Alice. There we go. This is our room at the Seacrest Motel, and then I wanted to show you our view. It's so nice. You can look out there and see the ocean. So we're here to stay the night. We got a package coming today, and then we're going to head out in the morning. I wanted to get a picture of these calla lilies, and then I looked over and I thought it was a deer statue in their front yard, and it's not. It's a real deer eating. We're still in Port Orford and we're walking up the coast, and there's a cute little deer out there. You can't see it because it's in the shade. This is the Port Orford Coast Guard Station. It's on the National Register of Historic Places, and it has a museum. It was decommissioned back in 1970. This is a picture, or this is the old lifeboat. They've torn down the boathouse, but we've got a place to go in and look at the museum, so we're going to go do that. This is still part of Port Orford's Coast Guard area, and you can see why there was a lot of shipwrecks off the coast with all these rocks. This is where a tower stood that the Coast Guard manned to see and on a lookout for the shipwrecks. Off to the left, that big mountain is Humbug, which we camped at the state park the night before, and then we walked all along there, and then Port Orford is over in that cove, and we're on top of the other cove at the Coast Guard Museum, which I think it was, when was it, like 1930 to 1970? 1934 to 1970. This is Nellie's Cove, where the old boathouse stood. You can see the foundation. It's either been destroyed or torn down. You can see the break wall as well. This is Bullard Beach Campground State Park, and we took a bus up from Port Orford because we got so tired of walking on the beach. There was no way we were going to be able to walk that distance. So we decided just to take a bus up to Bandon, which the bus driver said, "Where do you want to go?" And we said, "Well, we think we're going to go to the beach and spend the night." And he said, "You want to go to Bullard Beach?" So we got here. This is a huge campground, and when we walked in, we saw these yurts, and we asked them if they had any more, and they had one left for tonight. So we're going to get to stay in a yurt tonight. Isn't it cute? So we're going to stay here tonight and then stay in the tent campground tomorrow night. Stay a couple of nights here because they've got a lighthouse we want to go to, and the beach is right within a mile. So I'm going to show you our little yurt. It's so cute.
Oh, this is sweet.
Sweet. There's electricity, and look, there's a bunk bed and a futon, table and chairs. Look, I've never stayed in a yurt. Have you?
I haven't either.
Oh, this is so cute.
The closest we came was in France when we went.
Yeah, and they said there's like a 30% chance of rain tonight, so I'm glad we're inside. But this is our home for the night, so we're excited. This is a tom turkey and some jennies we saw on the way when we were walking down to the beach for the sunset tonight. This is Bullards Beach. Good morning. We've moved from the yurt over to the hiking bike, and we're blowing up our air mattresses and getting ready to head out to go see the lighthouse. How do you say it? Coquille or Coquille or something? I don't know how to pronounce it. Lighthouse. It's about a 3-mile hike out there and 3 miles back. So we're going to spend the night here again tonight, and then we'll head up to Coos Bay tomorrow. The yurt last night was nice. It rained last night and it rained this morning, so we were kind of glad we were inside. But this is just so nice out here. It's very pleasant out. And this is the hike and bike area. We walked down the beach which is about a 3-mile walk to the Coquille River lighthouse. And there's a sign about it. And then there's the lighthouse in the background. It's really pretty. This is from walking out on the jetty from Coquille. This is Coquille River over here. And that's the foghorn that goes off every, I don't know, few many seconds. There's the lighthouse back there. And then this is the beach that we came down from Bullards campground. And he's getting way ahead of me. But we're gonna go all the way out to the end. Holy cow, these waves are pretty big. This is the ocean side, and they're not near as bad over here. This is... Oh, I see a seal! I see a seal! A seal! Where did he go? He was in the surf. We are at Coos Bay on the boardwalk. We came from the Bullards beach area. We're now into the 5th section, into the town of Florence. We just arrived at Umpqua Lighthouse State Park, and it looks like we're going to go left to go to the campground. We'll look at the lighthouse later, but we walked along the road and crossed the bridge from Coos Bay. And then we got so tired of walking on the road, we stuck our thumbs out for a few minutes, and actually a very nice mom and daughter came and picked us up. And we got them to take us all the way up here. They lived about 4 miles outside of Coos Bay, but they took us about 20 miles up the road, which was very nice of them. We sat and talked with them for a while. And then now we're walking into the campground. So we're going to stay here for at least tonight. Maybe a couple of nights, and then head on up north. We're all checked in at the Umpqua State Park, and here's our campsite at the Hiker Biker. We're headed down, there's a lake, it's called Marie Lake. We're going to see the lake and then also go by the lighthouse. So I'll take some film, some video of that. And this is what just came out in front of us while we were walking down to look at the deluxe yurts. Cute little deer. This is Marie Lake. There's a mile walk around the lake. We just went and looked at the yurts. And I'm going to remind myself, yurt number 17 and 19, they're deluxe yurts. They have kitchens, refrigerators, microwave, enough room for 7 people, and they also have a bathroom with a shower in it. So that'd be something to think about, to come back and maybe stay in one of those sometime. But this is the trail. We're heading around the lake, and then we're going to go see the lighthouse. And the rhododendron are in bloom now, and so they're so pretty right along the trail. See that pink? This is the Umpqua River Lighthouse. And this is U.S. Coast Guard housing right here. And then I'm going to get a shot of Easy there, but across then is the ocean. And there's, I guess, a lot of whale watching in this area. This is Florence, Oregon. We got a hitch from Joy, who lives in Kentucky, and she is out here dropping her husband off with his bike. He's going to bike from Bandon to Delaware. And we are now in Florence, and we're going to see if we can get a hotel room and then see what there is in Florence.